All right. Hey, all you not normals, we got an awesome show for you today. I got Walker Richardson, we got Ben Richardson. We got a couple cool ideas we want to share with you. And today should be really practical. It should be really interesting. And if you're wanting to do something with your life, change it, prove it, work for some vision of the future, I got 3 really simple concepts that will make a big, big difference.
Let's hear them.
All right. We are going to share screen. First one I want to share is a great video from Mike Tyson.
I like Mike Tyson.
Yeah, me too. He's great. When you see someone like him or anybody, you just think, man, these guys are just so talented. They're just gifted, right? That's a common thought. Then once you actually listen to all the greatest, it's like, it's a part of it. It's a big part of it. But there's many gifted people who don't do anything in life.
That's a good way to say it. Yeah.
Sure. So let's take a look at Mike Tyson real quick.
I don't believe in talent. Talent's not enough anymore. Well, some people, they have talent. It's good. It helps when you have talent. As long as you have a lot of determination and willpower, that's all you need.
Obsession is going to be talent every time. You got all the talent in the world, but are you obsessed?
If not dedicated 100%, not going to reach the level that you want.
Good clip.
Yeah. What are you hearing, Walker? I mean, it's pretty direct, but
it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Do you see that?
It's more valuable to work hard than be talented.
Yeah, it's not just enough. So you got to put in the work. So if you're a young person and you have aspirations, you're ambitious and driven, that is maybe the key factor in success is hard work and dedication to whatever you're going after and just consistency.
Yeah. That
makes all the difference. So I thought that was cool. Let's watch the second one. Because you might have a lot of talent. And now you're going to put in the work. You listen to Mike Tyson, you're going to put in the work.
Yeah.
Let's watch this next one here.
Wonder how old he was in that clip. Like 6 or something?
Tyson? 6 years old.
Yeah.
He's young there.
James Mattis, a modern Stoic, is our Secretary of Defense or Star General in the Marines. He would say, if you haven't read hundreds of books about what you do, about life, about many, many different topics, he says you are functionally illiterate. A person who doesn't read has no advantage over someone who cannot read. They're both illiterate, right? One is functionally illiterate and one is literally illiterate.
We see that lots of times in our house, right?
Yeah.
There's a little bit more here.
Illiterate. And the idea is, if you aren't absorbing all of this knowledge, if you think you already know it or you think it's irrelevant, or you just have the egotistical idea that I'll figure it out on my own, I'll figure it out as I go, what you're going to do is you're going to learn very painfully what could be learned from the experiences of others. And if there's people that work for you, if there's clients, you have family members, the people around you also have to bear the costs of that decision.
That was a great one.
Yeah, I like that.
I think it's true. I mean, it's the dumbest thing in the world to not read the wisdom of someone else's life. Like, you can take 60 years of someone's experience and wisdom, download it into your brain in like an afternoon or an evening, or if you're a fast reader.
Yeah.
Dumbest thing to not do. You don't even have to agree with all of it, but to just think you're somehow so smart that you don't need to stand on the shoulders of all these giants ahead of you. Yeah. So first thing, hard work and dedication beat talent, right?
Yep.
Second, becoming literate, or I would say, also use the word like educated about
well-read,
especially the one that you're going after.
Yeah.
Ignorance every time. And then the last one I think is really fun, because this is where it's easy to get hung up because you want things to be just right, but you have to step into the ring like Mike Tyson. You have to spar. You have to write the book.
Where every Friday we have to share our work, even if it sucks. Everyone has 2 minutes to share what they did in the last week. And it can be anything from selling your company, posting a YouTube video, to going exclusive with the person you're dating. If you work a traditional job, it's easy to celebrate wins, ask for help, and hold yourself accountable. But if you're an artist, a founder, a creative, chances are you don't have a community of people you can do that with, which is why we started doing Ship It Friday.
Pretty cool. So this looks almost like a co-work center. I'm not familiar with Versi, but looks like a co-working center where
like a WeWork place.
Yeah. But the concept is awesome.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah, I really like that. You have your own schedule if you have a company and you're publishing things, but the idea is you're shipping stuff and you're sharing it, even if it's bad. How does that help someone? Let's just talk to the younger person getting started.
Well, it's really easy to like feel like you've done something by like reading or watching some videos.
Yeah.
Or even like writing the article, but until you like hit post, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
So it's very crucial to understand the importance of actually shipping things.
100%. I have an article right now that's about 80% done that I wanted to ship on Friday that is not posted yet. So this one stings a little.
Bingo.
Yeah. That's the only way to get better, to meet people, to get feedback, right?
Yeah.
So when we're talking about ship it Friday, we're not talking about shipping a package unless that's your deliverable. Could be writing the article, hitting send, posting whatever you're posting on social, making the YouTube video.
I like that emphasis because it's sometimes you overlook that.
Oh man, you can feel
Most
so
important
good.
step.
You can feel so good watching just a bunch of David Goggins videos.
Yeah, you
Like
can.
such a savage. Yeah, man, 100 miles. Stay hard.
Yeah.
I'll say I haven't shipped my article from Friday, so I'm a day behind on that. But,
Yeah. Well, it's a good example that you gotta remember.
Yeah. All right, so let's summarize this. What are these 3 videos about that we've watched? First one.
Hard work.
Yeah, hard work is beating talent every time. Okay, what's the second one? Ryan Hall.
Learning.
Yeah, like
Reading.
you don't read, you know better than the person who can't read.
There you go. Yeah.
And the general is saying how you have read hundreds of books in your area of expertise. I would suggest even outside. And then the last one is only just watch, which is what?
The last one is
You got to ship it.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot the video because we were just having a discussion. I was thinking about the discussion. Yeah. Shit.
Okay, so I'm like, okay, how do we summarize this into something super actionable? If you're a young person and you got so many options, I don't know if people feel like they have too many options or not enough. What's your sense for young people today?
I think there's a spectrum for sure,
Yeah.
but I think it's more of like too many options.
Okay. They don't know which one's best.
Yeah, or it's like they try it and then move on to the next one, and move on to the next one, and move on to the next one. Never settle down on one option,
Yeah. Well, I came up with 3 things that a young person could do that would be helpful. 1, decide what kind of person you want to be. And then what you do is less important in a way.
Yeah.
But if you decide what kind of person you want to be, maybe you want to be fit, intellectual. Well,
I want to be fit and intellectual.
You want to be someone with discipline. You want to be someone with power. Like when you say something, you know that it's going to happen. Like all these things are really interesting. And then decide what you want to do. I mean, if you're young, you're going to do a lot of things in life. You're going to do a bunch of stuff. And that's part of the amazing adventure of being young.
Yeah.
So decide who you want to be and what you want to do. Almost doesn't matter what you want to do. And number 2, instead of thinking of all these things and creating a to-do list. So the first one is deciding what you want. And the second one is, instead of creating a to-do list, put that to-do list on your schedule.
Okay.
Create a to-do schedule, not a to-do list.
I like that.
Because
so you're assigning like dates and times to your to-dos.
Right. Like for this show right here, we do every day at noon my time, 10 your time. And if it wasn't on the calendar, it would get pushed around a lot.
It would, yeah.
Yeah. So this is happening because it's on the to-do, like the to-do is on the calendar, not on the list. If you're wanting to improve yourself, like put your gym time on your calendar. If you're learning an instrument or a hobby or even working out with others, like, if you do a group bike ride, that's my thing. Put that on the calendar so you're riding with a group Thursdays at 5 after work or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Block off that hour before bed to read instead of scroll. So that's number 2. And number 3, get around others who are going the same direction as you are, either virtually or in person. Because you want to be around people who are trying to do and become the same type of person that you are.
Sort of like positive peer pressure.
Yeah.
Some competitive aspects there too.
Nothing wrong with that.
very much right with that.
Yeah. So you've met a lot of new people in the last couple of weeks. Have you met any that you have started working out with?
Yeah.
Do you meet up with them just randomly, or you're scheduling time?
I'll just run into people and we'll work out for a few sets, but yeah.
How does that affect your sets when you're working with somebody?
I definitely push harder when I'm trying to beat the other person.
I remember doing it back. This was my brother and a friend who joined us for this. We had never ridden with this friend. And
Yeah.
we got together, and as soon as the friend joins us, we get to the top of the second or third hill, or about halfway through the ride. He's like,
Yeah.
Do you guys always ride this hard? And the answer is no. No, we don't. Just when you're here.
Yeah.
We're pushing it to the max. And so yeah, you get the positive peer pressure. It brings out the best in everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. To summarize, talent is great, but it's not enough. You need dedication and hard work. Look at that.
Hard work beats talent.
Hard work beats talent. And I would say
You don't read, you might as well.
Education beats ignorance. Yeah. There's a book that I have on the shelf. It's called On the Shoulders of Giants. And I just love that phrase, because stand on the shoulders of giants. Start where they left off. Like, that was the beauty of the printing press, really, is that knowledge was able to accumulate, be documented and accumulate and spread, instead of like this one mathematician, solving all these theorems, then dying, and then another one solving these, coming up with these theories and dying, like these spikes of instant knowledge. But with the introduction of the printing press, this knowledge gets shared, and this guy can start from here, and this guy can start from here. And it's just a beautiful thing. And if you're not reading, like, you're literally going back into the dark ages and trying to do everything yourself, like these individual mathematicians. And then lastly, Ship It Fridays. It's kind of catchy. I like that.
Yeah, it's a good little slogan, good axiom.
There's a lot there for a young person to digest. And if you want more of this, it definitely should grab our free magazine. Got lots of great ideas like this to get started. Okay, we're going to wrap it up here. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Pound it, noggin.
What'd you say?
That's what Dude Perfect says when they're signing off.
I didn't hear you.
They say, pound it, noggin. See ya.